Yo, what up guys? Welcome to another market review of S&P 500 and NASDAQ. Today was a beautiful price action in my opinion, even though we're late in New York in NFP week, right? So we kind of want to avoid trading after Wednesday's New York Open. But today, actually a pretty good one. I uploaded a execution video on this one, so if you haven't watched it, I will link it in the description. So go and watch that one. It's based off the 15-minute time frame and the 1-minute entry. But yeah, let's remove this real quick. And you can actually see the executions over here, and I'll go over those later. Let's look at the narrative, right? What was going on over here? Higher time frame, in my opinion, still bullish, but we've extended pretty far, so a retracement is due. Looking at this was previous daily high, right? We rated previous daily high and we started to break down after. So you can actually see the displacement when we broke down lower. Above this previous daily high, there was a 1 hour fair value gap. So if we go to the 1 hour and scroll way back, you can see in this area of price, it's actually a little bit higher. So over, up and over here. But this was the premise where orders were unfilled. So it hit that. It was above previous daily high, right? So going back to this one, this is previous daily high. We rated it, and then we're showing some displacement on the 15-minute, and then we are leaving a fair value gap behind, right? So over here, fair value gap, right? What is important? We have these relative equal lows, right? So yesterday they left the relative equal lows intact for some reason, but today we were targeting those. So displacement after a rate of the buy side liquidity, right? So we have a fair value gap left behind. We wait for it to retrace back up in it. And important to note, if you take the Fibonacci, go to the low, and it's in premium, right? Also very important. If the fair value gap is in discount, it's not valid in my opinion. It has to be in premium. That's most favorable. So let's go to the 1 minute and see what I saw in this area. So scrolling into the lower time frame, right? So I entered over here, as you can see on the candle, 41.65. So that is over here. Why did I enter not when it went in it? I waited for it to be filled, and then I saw this bearish candle with which was larger than the previous two. We also had this 1 minute fair value gap, 15-minute fair value gap, right? We're trading above 8:30 a.m. open, right? So trading above it. So everything was setting up for a sell. Now also, this was important. We rated this short-term high up here. So this liquidity up here got rated, buy stops taken, and I was confident we should draw lower then, especially with the higher time frame lows, right? Those equal lows. So I entered over here, then I partialed at 41.60 and a half. That is down here, right? Below this low. Then I partialed another one over here. We were very close to this low. This one was 65.50, so 2.5 point up, that's over here, and then eventually we hit those equal lows. That's the red line, right? And yeah, the position got fully liquidated. So overall, very clean price action. There was another entry. You could have entered over here too for this lows, so you put your stop loss above here. But I kind of only want to participate when we were up here. Because we left these equal highs, so we might as well have rated it when we went up back here. So another opportunity maybe over here if you want to get another sell in, which was valid too in my opinion. But the best price action was up here at the start of 8:30 a.m. open, right? So equity open at 9:30. Yeah, we went straight for target, so that's good. So let's go back to the a little bit more higher time frame, right? We had this order block which was untouched. We have these equal lows, right? So that was my drawn liquidity. It went a little bit deeper. It went all the way down into, I think there's a 1 hour fair value gap here. but the premise was this order block was unmitigated, so price has to draw there, in my opinion, and there are equal lows over here. So yeah, this is just to take the full position off over here. Obviously, this is paper trade, right? Paper trading, but just for execution's sake, I did a video on it. Shouldn't be trading anyway in NFP week after Wednesday and New York Open, right? So, and then going back into the chart on lunchtime, we sort of consolidated a little bit, then went back into premium. This price action is a little bit choppy, and into PM session, there's no clean price action, in my opinion. Still respecting this 5-minute fair value gap, but yeah, overall, the move happened in the AM session, and that's that, right? So yeah, short and concise little recap. Let's look at NASDAQ real quick. I have not marked it out. Let me quickly go to 830. Right, and we can see the same kind of price action until, so let's just do AM session, right? Opening price up here. 830 opening price. And we can actually see, if I take the 15-minute, did we have the same? Yep, we had the same fair value gap here, 2 on NASDAQ, right? So they were, obviously they're heavily correlated, right? Where's my tool? There is my tool. So the same fair value gap. It overshot it a little bit on NASDAQ, but you know how NASDAQ is, right? It's a little bit dramatic. Go to the 1 minute. So it actually dipped in it twice, but this little liquidity down here was the easy target. Selling above this high, right? You want to pair up your sell order with somebody's buy stop, and then it was good to go down, and it hit those lows too. Pretty sure there were equal lows too. Yeah, over here, same as ES, right? Dipped in it, and then now we're going up again. Actually, let me go to the object tree. I sent this one in for the group this morning, or prior to 8:30. Run into the 1 hour fair value gap, then dipping below it, and then we should continue up, but obviously there's no juice to continue up right now. So we'll have to see tomorrow NFP, guys, so stay safe. I will be streaming it, so yeah, let's see what happens. Last month we predicted where Euro USD should go with NFP, so let's see if we can predict it correctly tomorrow again. If you like this review, once again, guys, make sure to check out the execution video if you haven't. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, right? Follow the Telegram. Yeah, you know the deal. So, guys, have a great day, great evening, and we'll speak in the next review.